This is a tutorial showing how you can connect a WebEx virtual space to a conference room on campus. This will outline how to connect a room once a WebEx space has been created. If you need assistance creating links, you can find instructional resources on O2. Use the search function to search WebEx and click on the first link that appears. Here, you will find basic getting started information, as well as links to guides that can help you create a meeting in WebEx. Once you have received an invite or created the WebEx yourself, the first thing you will need to do is locate the virtual meeting's video address, or you may see it listed as the SIP address. SIP stands for Session Initiation Protocol, which you do not need to remember. What is important is identifying this SIP or video address because it is this information that the conference room or classroom uses to connect with the virtual space. A video address is typically a 10 or 11-digit number followed by @ohsu.webex.com or @zoomcrc.com if you have a Zoom virtual meeting that supports this function. The easiest way to find this for WebEx is to go to the invite in Outlook. Open up the invitation and scroll down until you see the video address. WebEx puts this under the Join from a Conference Room Device section. It will be in this location of the invite whether you were invited or you created the WebEx space. Alternatively, you can locate this information if the meeting has been launched. From the meeting screen on PC, look to the top left under Meeting Info. This will be in the upper right if you are on a Mac. Now that you have located the address of the virtual space, you'll need to enter this address at the room's control panel. A common touch panel you will see around campus is a Touch 10, the tablet-sized panel typically found in smaller to medium-sized rooms. The touch panel's layout may look a little different from room to room depending on how updated the software is, but most will be equipped to place a WebEx call. Look for the icons labeled Call or WebEx. Some panels have both, and you can select either one. You will be able to dial the WebEx with either of these functions. Press Call or WebEx and enter the video address exactly as it appears in the Outlook invite or in the WebEx details. It will need the @ohsu.webex.com to successfully dial. Tap the field next to the magnifying glass and use the keyboard to enter the address of your virtual space. For some WebEx meetings, the meeting will need to be launched by the host before the room is able to join. In that case, simply wait for the host to start the meeting, and the room will join once the meeting is launched. After dialing into the WebEx, you should be able to see and hear the offsite participants, and they should be able to see and hear you. Keep in mind, some WebEx spaces have a feature turned on that will mute the room upon entry. If offsite participants can't hear you, locate the mute and unmute button on the bottom right-hand side of the panel. It will be red when muted and green when the room is unmuted. If you are connected to the WebEx meeting on a laptop and in the room you are connecting, make sure to mute your microphone in WebEx and mute your laptop's audio so that there is no audio echoing or feedback. While in the meeting, locate some of the more important controls, including the room's volume control, also on the bottom right. To share content from the room, select Share on the bottom part of the screen, or near the center left if the panel has been recently updated. Then, depending on the panel, select Share and Call or Preview. If the room has a PC installed, you can select to share that in the meeting as well, or a laptop that is connected to the room. By default, the camera in these rooms will be set to what is called Speaker Track. This feature will automatically zoom in on whomever is speaking, and then switch when a new person speaks. If the offsite participants find this distracting, you can turn this feature off. Select the camera icon in the top right corner, or near the center if the panel has been updated. Then, just toggle the switch next to Speaker Track to turn this off. For updated panels, scroll over and select Manual. The camera will now just stay on a wide shot of the entire room. In this mode, you can manually zoom and move the camera to focus on what you choose. You can verify what the offsite participants are seeing by pressing the box next to Self View, so you can see a thumbnail preview of the in-room camera. When content is being shared, either from in the room or someone sharing within WebEx, you have the option to change the layout as it is being presented in the room. Press the middle icon in the top right. For updated panels, it will be center left. You will see 4 different options appear: Stack, Floating, Side by Side, and Focus. Select the one that best suits your needs. Feel free to adjust other optional settings. Again, depending on how updated the touch panel is, these may be located in the top right hand of the panel, or at the center of the screen when dialed into a WebEx space. If you do not successfully connect to your virtual space, try ending the call, turn off the system, and then attempt again. Make sure to enter the video address exactly as it appears in your Outlook invite. If you continue to experience issues, call AV Help at 503-494-2222 and then select Option 6.